Mama June, from not to hot. Dodo deals with devastation. Repercussions could take some time. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Joanne Dodo Shannon, star of Mama June, from not to hot, is recuperating from a traumatic event. She might undoubtedly experience the consequences for some time. See how the web reality star is with the terrible tragedy in her life. Mama June. Dodo Shannon in a car accident. From not to hot. Brian Busby, Dodo Shannon's grandson, and Mama June, from not to hot, were struck in her vehicle. It is undeniably an anxiety-inducing encounter. In addition, Brian's mother, Dodo's daughter Amber Busby, was probably overjoyed. Luckily, neither of them suffered any significant injuries. Viewers may also remember that Dodo's vehicle is 15 years old. Thus, it's undoubtedly not the same car as it formerly was. But Dodo, June's sister, adores her car, which she refers to as the red tomato. However, it will undoubtedly fail miserably, at least momentarily. Of all, the most crucial thing is Dodo Shannon and Brian's safety. Brian is doing okay, but it might take the Mama June, from not to hot star, a little bit to heal. Dodo and her grandson appeared to be okay, and it appears that the red car withstood the worst of it. Just minor wounds. Mama June, from not to hot star Dodo Shannon, is safe, thank goodness. She does, however, admit that she will be hurting, probably as a result of whiplash. Dodo might therefore not be 100% yet. Naturally, the fact that they are both okay is what matters most. She also reports that Brian is doing well. He even attended a class in karate. They are naturally relieved that things weren't worse, and both of them are succeeding. Sadly, the sentiment does not apply to Dodo Shannon's cherished vehicle. She is obviously depressed over her baby. However, the fan favorite Mama June, from not to hot, has to be grateful that she and Amber's son Brian are safe. Mama June. The tomato is out of commission, from not to hot. Unfortunately, the Mama June, from not to hot star, will have to go without her mode of transportation for a bit. Dodo now claims that in order for the car experts to get the tomato back in shape, she will need to stay in the hospital. Naturally, the news that Brian and his grandmother Dodo are safe has thrilled admirers. Naturally, some fans like criticizing Dodo for her previous Aztec attire. The majority of people advise her to hold on to it until it passes away, and Mama's sister intends to do just that. Dodo undoubtedly adores her child and will never part with her. Mama June, from not to hot, fans can finally relax knowing that she and her family are safe. For information on Dodo Shannon's future steps and the anticipated reopening date of her red tomato, return here often. Dodo Shannon, Mama June's beloved sister, had always been the rock of the family. Known for her down-to-earth nature and unwavering support, she had stood by June through thick and thin. The family's tumultuous journey, chronicled in the reality TV series Mama June, from not to hot, had seen many ups and downs, but nothing had prepared Dodo for the unexpected devastation that was about to unfold. It was a sunny morning in McIntyre, Georgia, when Dodo received the news that would shake her world. She had just finished her morning coffee and was planning to visit her sister June Shannon. As she scrolled through her phone, a message from her cousin Jolynn popped up, marked urgent. Call me ASAP. It's about Uncle Poodle. Dodo's heart sank. Uncle Poodle, whose real name is Lee Thompson, had been battling health issues for years. He had always been a vibrant and integral part of their lives, providing much-needed support and comic relief. Fearful of what she might hear, Dodo quickly dialed Jolynn's number. The conversation that followed was a blur of words and emotions. Uncle Poodle had suffered a severe heart attack and was in critical condition. The doctors were doing everything they could, but the prognosis was grim. Dodo felt a wave of helplessness wash over her. She had faced many challenges in her life, but the possibility of losing Uncle Poodle was a pain she had not anticipated. Without wasting a moment, Dodo rushed to the hospital where Uncle Poodle was being treated. She informed June and the rest of the family, and they all gathered to support him. The drive to the hospital seemed interminable. each minute stretching into an eternity. Memories of their childhood, family gatherings, and shared laughter flashed before her eyes. She prayed silently, hoping for a miracle. When Dodo arrived at the hospital, she was met by a somber-faced Jolene and other family members. The atmosphere was thick with anxiety and fear. They were allowed his hand, tears streaming down her face. "Hang in there, Poodle. We're all here for you," she whispered, her voice choked with emotion. The family members took turns speaking to him, offering words of encouragement and love. The days that followed were a test of endurance and resilience for Dodo and the entire Shannon family. Uncle Poodle's condition remained critical, and the doctors were uncertain about his recovery. The family rallied together, taking shifts at the hospital, ensuring that someone was always by his side. This period of uncertainty took a toll on everyone. June, who had been dealing with her own struggles, found it hard to cope. She had always leaned on Dodo for support, but now, with Dodo's attention focused on Uncle Poodle, she felt adrift. Alana, Pumpkin, and the rest of the family tried to maintain a sense of normalcy, but the worry was palpable. Dodo, despite her own grief and anxiety, tried to be the pillar of strength. She coordinated with the doctors, managed family concerns, and made sure everyone was holding up. But the constant stress and emotional strain began to wear her down. She was losing sleep, her appetite diminished, and the weight of the situation was becoming overwhelming. As the days turned into weeks, Uncle Poodle's condition showed only slight improvement. The family remained in limbo, caught between hope and despair. For Dodo, the emotional toll was immense. She had always been the caretaker, the one who put others before herself, but now she was struggling to keep it together. Dodo's health began to suffer. She developed severe headaches and bouts of anxiety. The constant worry and lack of rest were taking a physical toll. Her close friends noticed the change and urged her to take care of herself, but Dodo was determined to be there for Uncle Poodle and her family. Amidst the turmoil, there were moments of clarity and reflection for Dodo. She realized how much she depended on Uncle Poodle's presence in her life. He had been a confidant, a source of laughter, and a reminder of the strength of family bonds. The thought of losing him was unbearable. The stress of Uncle Poodle's condition began to strain relationships within the Shannon family. Tensions flared as different family members had differing opinions on his care and future. June, already struggling with her own issues, felt sidelined and isolated. Alana, still young, tried to stay positive but was deeply affected by the potential loss of her beloved uncle. Pumpkin, who had always been pragmatic, took on a more active role in supporting Dodo. She helped with hospital visits, managed household responsibilities, and tried to keep the family united. But even she found it difficult to stay strong all the time. The weight of responsibility was heavy, and the fear of losing Uncle Poodle loomed large. The family needed to come together, but the stress made it difficult. Arguments erupted over trivial matters, emotions ran high, and the strain of the situation threatened to pull them apart. Dodo, despite her own exhaustion, tried to mediate and keep the peace. Weeks passed, and Uncle Poodle's condition began to show signs of improvement. It was slow, but the doctors were cautiously optimistic. They started discussing the possibility of rehabilitation and long-term care, offering a glimmer of hope to the family. Dodo felt a sense of relief, but she knew the journey was far from over. Uncle Poodle would need extensive care and support to recover fully. The family needed to prepare for the long road ahead, both emotionally and practically. The prospect of recovery brought a renewed sense of purpose to Dodo. She began coordinating with medical professionals, planning for Uncle Poodle's rehabilitation, and rallying the family to support him. It was a daunting task, but she was determined to see it through. As Uncle Poodle began his rehabilitation, the family's focus shifted to supporting his recovery. The road was long and challenging, but with each small victory, their hope grew stronger. Uncle Poodle's spirit remained resilient, and his determination to recover inspired everyone around him. Dodo, though still dealing with her own stress and health issues, found solace in seeing Uncle Poodle's progress. She was there for every milestone, encouraging him and reminding him of the strength of their family bond. The support of her friends and family helped her navigate her own struggles, and she began to take better care of herself. The family, too, started to heal. The shared goal of supporting Uncle Poodle brought them closer together. They learned to communicate better, to lean on each other, and to cherish the moments they had. The experience, though painful, strengthened their relationships and reinforced the importance of family.